What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sterling Still. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Sterling on Cinemas. That's Cinemas with an S. Or if you're watching this on Instagram, welcome to my video. And today I'll be giving you my review on Batman Begins. Now, before I begin, if you are new to this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, throw a batarang on that bell so you can keep up to date with all my videos later down the line. And if you're watching this on Instagram, don't forget to like and leave a comment on the section below if you have anything to say. So let's get to it. So, the next part in the Christopher Nolan series, binge-watching series, we get Batman Begins centers on Bruce Wayne, played by Christian Bale, who travels to the Far East, where he's trained in the martial arts by Henri Ducard, played by Liam Neeson, a member of the mysterious League of Shadows, or League of Assassins, as they are called in the comics, for all my Batman fans out there. When Ducard reveals the League's true purpose to completely destroy Gotham from the inside, Wayne returns to Gotham intent on cleaning up the city without resorting to murder. With the help of Alfred Pennyworth, played by Caine, his loyal butler, and Lucius Fox, played by Morgan Freeman, who is the tech expert and weapons provider at Wayne Enterprises, the Bat is born. The story. Now, looking back on this movie, it became pretty clear that when Christopher Nolan was given the opportunity to direct the Batman film, he pretty much knew exactly what he wanted to do. With the perfect blend of Christopher Nolan's deep and distinct style of filmmaking into Batman's complex world, we get to see one bona fide and authentic take on Gotham City and Bruce Wayne. Now, fortunately, since Christopher Nolan is well famous for tackling certain ideas and concepts that take a lot of mental exhaustion, like the dreams in Inception, or illusions in The Prestige, or insomnia, and most recently with Tenet being out now, time. So, the certain idea, the concept that's being tackled in this one is fear. He takes advantage of his usual trope and implements it as the core elements of Batman Begins. He takes the idea of fear and makes this the central theme of the movie. Now, if you are a huge Batman fan, you are pretty much already understand that Batman is a symbol of fear who serves the purpose of becoming fear itself. Because let's make one thing clear. Bruce Wayne is afraid of bats. Like when he was young, he fell down a bat cave and he was terrified by a swarm of bats. So the only way to overcome fear is to become fear, and he became the Bat itself. The characters. Now, aside from having this concept of fear being explored, Nolan knew how to properly introduce Batman to Gotham City, a city full of criminals who use intimidation to prey on the fearful. And don't get me wrong, I know Gotham City ain't a real place, but it is one city that we can all relate to living in because we all have been there. Now, watching this movie again recently kind of reminded me of watching the first Iron Man film. Now, agree to disagree, but I feel like this kind of reminds me of the first Iron Man film, just the way that character was built up. And like both of the protagonists were held outside of the country for so long, and they come back a totally different person dedicated to their goals and to their purpose. But the process of Bruce Wayne slowly evolving from a traumatized orphan to training in the martial arts to learning the fear tactics to utilizing his Wayne tech to its fullest, this step-by-step growth into the world's greatest detective, or in Nolan's eyes, the symbol of fear, because Christopher Nolan seemed to portray Batman more as the symbol of fear rather than this detective in a cape who puts together puzzle pieces. That's a whole different take on Batman. That's how he's portrayed in the comics. But Christopher Nolan's take on this character is different, and it's dark. And this, having him as a symbol of fear is a very original way to enter a superhero. Now, of course, Batman is not without his allies, Alfred, Lucius Fox, and Rachel Dawes. Bruce Wayne has a lot to fight for in this movie. A city that has given his family so much and must give back in return. His friends, his family, and his legacy. Michael Caine's take on Alfred has been more of a mentor figure and less of a butler that stays in the Batcave and helps out behind the scenes, more like Tim Burton's Batman and Tim Burton and Michael Joel Schumacher's Alfred or Zack Snyder's Alfred. Now, Batman wouldn't be the dedicated crime fighter that he is without your favorite part of him, the gadgets. Morgan Freeman's Lucius Fox provides all the exotic gadgets and vehicles for the Dark Knight. Does an excellent job. Christopher Nolan also does great at that, like presenting all of the different gadgets thoroughly, like how the cape goes from the cape to the gliding mechanism it does, or how the batarangs get shaped, or how the smoke pellets operate. Now, Rachel Dawes is simply Bruce's childhood friend and love interest in the movie, who gets recasted in the next movie by Maggie Gyllenhaal. Jonathan Caine, aka Scarecrow, played by Cillian Murphy, who is one of the people that Christopher Nolan has worked with on different occasions like Inception and Dunkirk, is one of the most fearsome villains in the Batman's rogues gallery. However, the way this character was used in this movie didn't really roll with me that well, just because he's an extension of Ducard's plan. Now, Ducard's plan was to already put the fear gas inside of Gotham City, and Jonathan Caine pretty much did the same thing, which makes the whole evil scheme redundant. Rotten Tomatoes gives it an 84% score. Now, the introduction to Christopher Nolan's Batman and Gotham City is a true original within the superhero genre, with its deep descent into Bruce Wayne becoming Batman to the concept of fear all around the film. So for that, I will give it 7.5 SOs out of 10. So that is my review on Batman Begins. You can let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. What's your favorite movie in the Dark Knight trilogy? I know this is obviously not the last Batman movie I'm reviewing in this Christopher Nolan series. We still got Dark Knight, we still got Dark Knight Rises, but next week I will be bringing you my review for The Prestige, which is the magic movie that tackles the concept of illusion. So I will see you guys next week in this series with the review on Prestige, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with my review on Get On Up. See you later.